Hello and welcome to WOW, the World of Weather. I'm your host, meteorologist Amy Metz. We're talking about Delta this week. We'll be checking in with Kyle Cutton, Tornado Tackler. But first, look at this storm with wind gusts exceeding 120 miles per hour heading for Tokyo, where we will be seeing some wind gusts around Category 1 force. Now, Category 2 is what I'm projecting for landfall of Delta, but we do have a major hurricane right now with gusts over 120 miles per hour. We have to check in real quick with the real weather reporter, Ernest, on the ground in Louisiana.
All right, everybody, I'm Ernest Washington with another real goddamn weather report. We're out here in the middle of Hurricane Beta, which is a Category 2. She lost strength last night due to cold water around the motherfucking coast and some wind shear. It was perfect conditions for her to weaken, so she done weakened. She's going back over the Lake Charles area. So no FEMA money for this area. It's back to hoping for our stimulus check. People around here are tired. They're still preparing for storms and shit. The weatherman lied to y'all, and I have to come tell y'all the truth, but they lied to y'all. Alright, people are getting prepared. We met a gentleman last night. This motherfucker here bought a generator for nothing. You know, we got some footage of him. Roll a story, y'all. Man, I went and bought the motherfucking generator. They won't give me my money back. Motherfucking folks at the pawn shop playing games. I live on a fixed income. The first is the only day I have anything. I spent all my check on motherfucking potted meat, motherfucking generator gas, goddamn generator don't even run. Tomorrow, my last day, I bought it on the 1st. I got 10 days. I ain't got to ride back to the motherfucking, to the pawn shop. And I'm just sick of the weather center just lying to me. Now, somebody gonna give me my $200 back, or I'm gonna whoop somebody's ass. Definitely some frustration there, which should have been with himself. That motherfucker must have been drunk when he bought that generator. Y'all seen that motherfucker? We're about to get out of this storm and try to find some relief. Y'all be safe, be vigilant, do what you have to do to stay alive and protect you and yours. For the Real Weather Report, I'm Ernest Washington. Back to you, Amy.
Don't worry, have no fear. This weather woman is not going to lie to you. These are tornado outbreaks. Now, this is lagging behind. So typically we see the northeast quadrant producing all the severe weather and all the tornadoes before landfall, but this is going to be a little different. And any of these regions where you see all the extra colors together is where we have extra chance for spin-ups and tornado production. So this is going to last through the weekend. And with these tightly knit bands right around the eye wall with the lightning is not where we're going to see the biggest chance for tornadoes. It's actually going to be these pop-up cells that are traveling in different directions than the bulk of the storm, especially over Dothan right now and through the night along the Florida Panhandle is my biggest threat. And then into Georgia, we'll see this spot right to the east of the major circulation and moisture plume. That's just to the east of that, along the United States, all the way through the Carolinas is where we'll see the biggest threat. And then this storm, like all the others before, is going to head right over to the UK, bringing moisture to them and possibly some more spin-ups off the coast of Europe. So I'll keep watching for that possibility. And in the meantime, all the spin-ups are going to be going on right here in the southeast. So please heed the warnings. And we're also going to go back to the ground and check in with a couple storm chasers who are intercepting the hurricane, Jock Williams and Michael Phelps.
Hey, Amy. I see what you're talking about. There's a couplet coming up on the southeast side. Currently, I'm in Iowa, Louisiana. Here in a moment, I'm going to reposition myself. Oh, there's some more roof that just flew off.
They're coming off of the corner on this side. I've been watching them peel off.
Those blue tarps are going to hit those power transformers and make them spark, catch on fire. When they get airborne like that, that's a lot of power those tarps have going airborne.
He's already teetering. I see it wobbling already. But I think I might reposition to the corner of the building. There's some good protection over here.
Oh, we got some debris, a little bit of debris there. That gust probably is about 65. I'm thinking probably sustained between 40 and 50. Even if there's no obvious damage done to any of these structures, they have been weakened nonetheless with Laura. 6 weeks ago, so this hurricane will probably exploit those weaknesses in any of the structures. We've got a long way to go with this. I got a bad feeling in my gut, to be quite honest. Basically, think of it like putting thumbtacks in a bullet blender, like a ninja blender.
For a little bit, and then come back on.
Thank you for that, Michael and Jock. I appreciate you being there. Their ground reports really can do us a world of good with warning times and lead times for tornadoes. And in the meantime, I do want to check back in with Kyle Cutton, tornado tackler. He's out on the West Coast chasing fires in his hometown right now.
Amy, thank you. I'm coming to you live from Talent, Oregon, right between Talent and Phoenix, Oregon. This is the fire that destroyed several hundred homes here in this complex. This is a 55 and older community, so all these homes you're seeing lost were all folks of retiree age. They were given less than 20-30 minutes. I talked to one of the locals here that was up on the ridge, and they said they had less than a 30-minute time span to get everything they could and get out. So it's a rather dangerous scene down here.
It's terrible.
Just don't know what the hell you got
You
until
don't-
you're, faced with it.
Yeah.
It scares the hell out of me because we don't know what the hell to do.
You're not even sure, you're still in a state of shock right now. Okay. Well, Greg, I'm very grateful for you giving me this time to interview.
Wish I could do more. I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, thank you.
I got your number.
Yeah, you got my contact information. You call me if you need anything. Your wife needs anything. Any of your friends need anything. And your family needs anything. Anybody in Otis. It's like this for blocks. Out of respect for the people that are down there picking through their stuff, I'm not going to go any farther. We're hungry. People who don't have money to keep paying for restaurants at the coast. They don't have money to keep paying for restaurants at the coast because it's set up for tourism. And that's brutal. Imagine losing all your stuff. And then starving.
Came through about 1 o'clock in the morning, evacuating people, our bedrooms clear in the back. We didn't hear it. We had no power out here, so I couldn't call, I couldn't get any information. I had 9 notifications on my phone I didn't get. So once I got into Lincoln City, all these notifications started coming through about it, but I had a message, a phone message from my best friend in La Grande, Oregon, saying they saw it was fires on the TV, are we okay? That's the first I heard.
You guys were so incredibly lucky. And you were one of the first ones out of here?
Yeah, it started getting windy and I saw smoke from California fires and I said, honey, we gotta watch this for a minute. And then it started getting real windy and trees started blowing down.
Even my daughter was here, my other daughter, my youngest daughter was here. We have 2 dogs, a cat, a bearded dragon.
Oh, wow.
And I had my niece Bailey here with me, who my sister lived down there, who's lost everything.
Where's she at?
She's in town.
Okay,
We're staying at a motel together.
Okay, you're staying with them because
Yes.
you don't have no power, no water.
Well, we have power and water now.
Oh, you do?
Smoke damage really bad.
Wow.
Yeah, we've been having to clean everything.
So this is all smoke damaged. Obviously, everything that. Okay, so right to the edge. So you guys literally are walking away from this fire with 2 burnt fence posts. So your neighbor on this side behind you all gone. All the neighbors in your front that I'll come around over here gone.
A little old lady, she's in her 90s. She's probably not gonna come back.
Yeah.
And then we have Steve right here. He said 6 months and he'll be back.
Okay.
And the rest of the strip over here, and Mike over here, he'll be back.
People are coming back.
They're gonna come back.
Okay. How do you feel about being one of the only houses survived up here? What's the emotions you felt when you came back and saw your house standing?
It's a miracle.
Okay.
It is a miracle, but I feel guilty too.
Yeah. I'm not trying to make you cry, but I understand. I understand. This is raw, and I wanted to make sure.
Devastating.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you grew up here?
Yeah, this is my grandma's house. Otis was named after my uncle.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Down the way my sister, I can see all the way to her house now through the trees. Her house and her cars there burn up.
Yes. Okay.
And then her dad's truck is over in Yodel Lane and house burn up.
Yeah, Yodel Lane's a complete
And
loss.
right behind my sister's house is where my dad grew up, and that house is gone. A miracle is gonna happen. I mean, look, it already is starting. He's starting to clean it up. You know, he's gonna clean it up.
We'll rebuild.
We rebuild. Everyone's gonna.
Neighbors will come back.
Yeah.
You know, we'll have a better Otis out here.
Okay.
Otis strong.
And look at this. Your guys' yard virtually untouched. Yeah, it's all green. I mean, right up to the edge of it. I mean, you have to wonder what divine intervention that takes it on every side of you right to your property's edge and doesn't burn anything of yours.
You almost.
Well, we came up and we tied in with E37. They were running the hose down. We were able to get ahead of it and go ahead and flank this end of the fire here.
Save everybody down there.